Hey, good morning, my friends. It's your buddy Patrick Allman going live on the Stop Doing Nothing show. Got a full cup of coffee. It's hot. It's ready to go. Monday, September 30th. Let's talk about good ways to screw up your business. I'm all about that. I've got plenty of experience here. Talk to you in about 3.5 minutes. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy September 30th here, coming at you live from Oklahoma City, right in the middle city, in the middle state, in the middle of the U.S., with a guy who lives in the middle of the road when it comes to everything. Anyways, it is your host, Patrick Allman. There we go. Good morning. 9 o'clock, Monday, September 30th. Hot cup of coffee in the Stop Fucking Procrastinating coffee cup for coffee and motivation. That one was overdue. Oftentimes, I hold off on my first cup of coffee until I'm actually live on camera because I don't want to get 2 or 3 in and be wired and bouncing off the walls because I've been told I'm already bouncing off the walls. I need to slow down. So, if you are really quick for my regular viewers, if you are noticing any real oddities in the chat or in or anything else going on, please let me know. We are streaming. We are trying a new way of streaming to basically make it so I can go on more platforms and do some recorded stuff and do some other kind of cool stuff with you guys. So we're kind of routing the video a different route today. So if the audio sounds weird or the video looks weird, please let me know and I will tweak that for you. But for those of you that are watching live, for those of you that are watching recorded, for those of you that are listening on the podcast a month, a year, 10 years later, thank you for listening. My name is Patrick Allman. I run a digital marketing agency here in the Midwest called Stop Doing Nothing Media. You can find us at stopdoingnothing.com, or we're working on a new website at stopdoingnothing.media. So if you go there, I guarantee you it will not be pretty right now. Just bought the domain not too long ago. Still got to work on making that pretty for you, but one way or another, you can find us online if you need anything. And what we do is we specialize in lead generation. So if you need more leads in your business, whether it's a solar business, a roofing business, a plumbing business, any kind of service-based business, those kind of businesses are the ones that are knocking on our door, that are ringing our doorbell, that say, "Patrick, please shake the trees for us. Please refix our website. Please add some AI so we can get more appointments. Please set up a system for us to book appointments, automatically 24 hours a day, 7 days a week." Those are the people that come to us, and those are the kind of people that we help. And we love those kind of people. We love filling up calendars. We love doing that kind of thing for people. So if you ever need something like that, reach out and let us know. We are super geeks when it comes to lead generation. There are so many cool things going on in this world. There's almost too many tactics. That's one of the things I think about is when someone comes into our world, or someone pays us a retainer, or we go to a business and we do some training, is there's I could talk for a full day about the different lead generation tactics out there, from AI to paid to cold reach out. I mean, there's no shortage of ways to get leads inside your business. And that's what I like about this, is it's all of it's testing, all of it's tweaking, all of it's working on what's going to work out for your business. But all of it is fun, and we love doing all of it. Like I mentioned, today is Monday, September 30th. It's 9 a.m. 9 a.m. here in the morning. You're on the smooth hour with Patrick Allman. No. We Let me see what's been going on recently. Oh, this weekend. I'm sorry if I appear stuffed up a little bit. For some reason this morning, ever have a big cloud head fog kind of day? That's the kind of day I am. I'm having kind of like a head fog, and I just don't know what's going on. Maybe the caffeine will fix it. I really hope it's not the caffeine, because I don't want to rely on the caffeine, but if I seemed a little verklempt this morning, please forgive me. What Usually I like to talk about what's been going on this weekend. This weekend I got to hang out with my buddies and just have some drinks and some meat on the back porch, a good fellowship kind of thing, which was really enjoyable, especially with the cooler Oklahoma weathers. See, look at that. I'm just mispronouncing words now. I'm making up words with the good Oklahoma weather. Okay, I'll put it to you that way. It's getting cool right now. My watch says, well, a little bit ago, my watch said it was like 58 or 59, and those are the kind of temperatures I'm really starting to like. When I was younger, I liked the 75s and the 80s, and I'm kind of over that after living in 75s and 80s for the past 6 months. Today, my message for you is imperfect action. Let's talk about that for a second. A lot of you watching are watching to learn how to uh, how to do something, if you will. Okay, how to market, how to build a website, how to work on social media, how to do live streaming, how to build a YouTube channel. Okay, and you're looking for the perfect formula to do these things. And at one point in time, I have to admit, when I was much younger, I looked for the perfect path and the perfect route to do the things in business. And then I just realized that me stumbling along and figuring out as I was going was the perfect way to do it. That's how anybody does anything in business. Anybody who starts a business and from day one tells you they have the perfect formula, or you're watching a keynote speaker on stage and they say, day one I started my business, and day two you know, I had 1,000 leads. No, they're full of crap. Okay, everyone in business kind of stumbles along. Some stumble better. Some stumble worse. Hold on, I feel a sneeze coming here. But but all but everybody in one way or another is stumbling in their business as they figure it out, and then hopefully after a few years, you hold on. See this. Hopefully after a few years, you figure it out, and then it's all solved, and then you get better at stumbling, if you will. You get better. Sorry for that slight pause there. I had a sneezing fit. I try to have those before I turn on the microphone, but sometimes they happen after I turn on the microphone. So if you hear another pause here shortly, it's because Patrick had another sneezing fit. But my whole point in this is, if you're someone who's starting off a new venture, a new fitness routine, a new business, maybe you're starting your second or your third business, you'll know that you don't have all the problems solved on day one. If you wake up Monday morning like at 9 o'clock and you're like, I've got to get 100 leads into my business this week. Nobody has the perfect answers for that, okay? You're going to have to stumble part of the time. You're going to have to figure it out. You're going to have to basically just kind of make plenty of mistakes. And so that, I wear a wristband every single day that says, I don't know if you can see it on camera here, it says done is better than perfect, okay? That's my philosophy on things. Done is better than perfect. Stumbling along, figuring out, even if it's half-assed, even if you make mistakes along the way, that is going to be much better than holding out and doing constant planning, waiting for the perfect plan or waiting for the perfect series of events for something to occur, okay? The person who kind of stumbles along and who makes mistakes, and they know it's not perfect, but they work in imperfection. They know they're going to make mistakes along the way. They don't know the precise perfect plan or what it is. Those are the kind of people, they're going to make a lot more progress than someone who goes to the library for a week and studies all the perfect marketing books and looks for the perfect plan and comes up with a 2 or 3 step marketing plan. In the beginning of business, I actually believed that I needed like a perfect business plan. For a while there, I would work on the spreadsheets. All those spreadsheets, they tell you to know, do your 18-month forecasts of incomes and expenses, and you need to have a 10, 20-page business plan. I was the kind of guy that really worked on those at one point, and I have no idea where those are now. I haven't seen a business plan from myself or from any other business owners in I don't know how long. That just used to be the way that you would go into business. It would be, write a business plan. Oftentimes people would recommend you didn't even start a business till you have a business plan. And these days I can't even imagine that. When someone comes to me and they say, I want to start a business, okay, well, just declare you're in business and then figure out the rest. Don't, there is some planning that probably should be done so you don't go broke and drive your stuff into the ground. But you know what? Figure it out along the way. And don't even worry. Maybe have a 1-page business plan, okay? Maybe have a 1-page business plan at most. But in 2024, the concept of a 10, 20-page business plan to me is just so, so, so bizarre. Okay, our topic for today is, let me see. I thought this one was kind of cool. The perfect recipe for driving your business into the ground. Okay, and I came up with some good ones here. And if you got some good ideas, also please drop them in the chat right there. I would love to hear them. Okay, let me just rearrange some things on my screen here so I can make sure that I can see everything coming in. So bear with me while I manage the tech. Here we go. So much tech, it never ends, does it? Okay. Um, okay, so the perfect recipe for driving your business into the ground. Let's see, what did I come up with here? Okay, so these are all the cool things that you can do if you want to waste time in business, if you want to drive it into the ground, if you want to make sure you are generating a lot of busy work but not a lot of productive work. That's one of the other traps of being of an entrepreneur. I've got like a list of all the perfect things you can do. So if you have a business or you're starting a business or you want to drive any current business in the ground, this is like the perfect checklist of things you should be doing, okay? The first thing I had here is since I'm into marketing, a lot of these are going to be geared around marketing. The first thing I had here was make sure that you market to everybody. Okay, that is a great way to drive your business into the ground, and make sure you are chasing every single person. And what I mean here is make sure that whatever product you come up with, you have the mindset and you tell everybody about this and you put this on your website and everything. Make sure you tell them, make sure you say it is for everybody. Got no money? This product is for you, okay? Got $1 million? This product is for you. Your product is for everybody. Are you sick? This product is for you. Are you in perfect health? This product is for you. Are you into scrapbooking? This product is for you. If you want to drive your business into the ground, make sure you define your product as something that can solve everyone's problems in every possible way, okay? That is a great way to drive your business in the ground. Now, of course, I'm being facetious with all these. It is a great word I learned from my grandmother many decades ago. Facetious. I don't even know how to spell the darn word. But my point being, the corollary lesson here, or the lesson in general here, is the fact that no product and no service in the world is is marketed for, is created for everybody, okay? Everything that we do in business is something to solve the problem of somebody, a specific problem. And sometimes those specific problems have to do with the psychographics of the person. Sometimes they have to do with the demographics of the person. You know, some solutions out there are male only solutions for male only problems, or female only solutions, or maybe they're age related, okay? Maybe they're, if you're trying to get autistic kids to perform better in school, or to get focused, that's obviously a very specific market right there. But my point is, please do not market to everybody, okay? And make sure you state that. Make sure that when you are putting together your marketing materials, that you put that blatantly obvious in your marketing materials, okay? You don't want you and the reason you want to do this is because you want to you want to come up, you always want your marketing to people to read your marketing, or to read your statements and say, yes, that is me, or no, that is not me, okay? And oftentimes when we build headlines for marketing, we even put that in the headline. A really good headline formula is, how would you like to, if you are, maybe the formula is, if you are a X that is Y and you have this problem, then we are for you. So maybe if you're a male or that is over 40, or maybe if you're a teenager who is between the ages of 13 and 15, or maybe if you're a woman who's over the age of 50, okay? Don't be afraid to put that in your marketing. It helps filter out people very, very fast. And one of the key things that we have in business is filtering out all the wrong people to get to the right people, okay? So make sure that you put that in your marketing. Okay. Another way you can absolutely drive your business to the ground is make sure that you market to people that have no money. Okay. And this is going to make me sound like let's see, what's the what's the right way to phrase this right here? I guess what I'm saying is, if you want to spend time chasing people down, chasing leads in the process of your marketing and building your headlines, like I just said, for the market to everybody, make sure that you really focus on the people that have no money. Spend a lot of time on them. Spend days, hours, weeks on them, and try to figure out a way to extract money out of them. Try to get, what is it, blood out of a rock, or water out of a rock, whatever it is. Make sure you spend a lot of time around people that don't have any money, people that aren't going to get any money anytime soon, but they want to make money. Okay, mercenary, is that what the word is there, Keith? Mercenary. Yeah, make sure that if you really want to drive your business in the ground, you go after I don't want to seem cruel by saying the bottom of the barrel, or the low end people, but make sure you spend time around people that do not have a money. Now, of course, again, I'm being humorous about this. People, if you are someone who offers a really good service or product out there, you have to sell that to people who have a little bit of money, or some money, if you will. And those, oftentimes, if you have a really good solution, it will help them make more money. Okay. And so you have to be, again, you have to state this in your marketing. You have to, in your headline, not necessarily in your headlines, but as part of your qualification process, you need to filter out who does and who doesn't have money. Okay. Um, I thought you were going for trying to get as much money as possible. Oh, you know what? Actually, I wonder if I can do this. I think I can drag this new way I'm doing things. Dang it. I got to figure out how to get these comments on the screen yet, okay? Dang it. Okay, I thought you were going for trying to get as much money as possible. No, Keith, we are talking about the way to drive your business into the ground. That's what we're going for today. If you're going to drive your business in the ground, you don't want people that have money, man. You want people that are broke AF, okay? Now, again, we're being humorous about this. If you don't want to drive your business in the ground, then you obviously go for the people that have money. And don't be afraid to filter out people. In our world of digital marketing, there's a lot of talk about high ticket sales and upper ticket sales. Don't be afraid to set a halfway decent price if you really don't want to go broke in your business. Again, we're going through the list here of different ways to drive your business into the ground. And so one of them is to go for the low end. Go for the people who go for the $1 trial people. Go for the $27 a month people. Heck, even go for the $97 a month people. Okay, if you go into business thinking that, oh, all of my competitors are too expensive, I know how to do this cheaper, so I'm going to launch a cheaper business than everybody else, and that's how I win the market. That is a way. That is a way to kill a business really, really fast. Oftentimes, um, people that go into business, they go into business because they were working for a bigger company, and they saw how the bigger company was charging for things. Okay, and they had the mindset of, oh my goodness gracious, me working for the big bad company, they're charging $1,000 for this product. I guess I could break out on my own and charge $200 for this product. I'd make bank. I would make a killing on this. Maybe two, three, four, $500 on this, uh, and then I would get as many clients as possible. And then you break off on your own. And you start getting those clients down at the $200, $500 level. And then you realize, oh my goodness gracious, I'm working my ass off. I'm not making a lot of money and I can't grow. And then eventually you will realize, oh, there was a reason the big bad company was charging more money, because it takes resources to pay people. It takes resources to bring in the right training and have the right resource and I'll say it takes resources to have resources, which it really does. But there's a reason that, really good services sometimes come at a premium price, because there's a lot that goes into a really good offer. So again, you want to drive your business into the ground? You know what? Go after people that have no money. Another good way to drive your business into the ground is to promise that you will have the lowest price around. And this one kind of goes around with the previous point that I was talking about here. Make sure that you promise you will be the lowest price in the market. Okay, whether it's offering lead generation or website building or website hosting or plumbing fixtures or books or computers, whatever it is, make sure you are the cheapest on the market. That is a perfect way to drive your business into the ground. And I can guarantee you, I've made probably all these mistakes, which is why it was pretty easy for me to come up to this list with this list. Okay, so make sure you promise you are the lowest price around. Okay, um, spend a lot of time. Again, you want to drive your business in the ground. A lot of it comes to time management and priority management. I love the phrase priority management more than I like the phrase time management. Okay, but if you want to drive your business in the ground, make sure that you spend a lot of time on things that are not related to generating new business or closing existing business, okay, or upselling existing business. Make sure you spend a ton of time tweaking the HTML on your website, or make sure you spend a ton of time making sure you have the perfect font on your website, or coming up with the perfect business cards, or making sure that you feng shui your office, okay, to be the perfect shape, design, and the perfect area for your psychology and your safe space and all that, okay? Make sure you spend a lot of time in the morning with your 3 hour morning routine, okay? Where you study and you do your ice plunge and you run 10 miles, and then eventually you get to work, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. Make sure you do everything that's not related to marketing if you want to drive your business into the ground, okay? Make sure you spend time going to the local Dunkin' Donuts, throw down 2 or 3 donuts with the old codgers at the coffee shop. If you really want to screw up your blood sugar and your stomach and your intestine, man, start your day off with 3 or 4 donuts and 2 cups of coffee. Make sure you don't have any protein in your body. You don't drink any water at all, and that is a perfect way to start off the day with low energy. Okay, do not exercise. Spend time on making sure you have the perfect podcast graphics or the perfect live stream. Make sure that you script out all of your content for hours and hours and hours to make sure it's absolutely perfect. Okay. Do not spend any time generating leads or closing business. Okay. That would be a great way to drive your business into the ground. Um, Another good way to drive your business into the ground was having wide open blocks on my calendar every single day. Okay, meaning that the, it, that I had no idea, no priority list of things I was going to work on. So if I have 2 or 3 hours, hey, why not spend time getting my folder arrangement perfect on my screen or feng shuiing my office? For me, it really helps for me to have a full calendar. So when I don't have a full calendar, I can tell I'm not operating at my best. So again, you want to drive your business in the ground, have wide open blocks, have no priority management, okay? Have no project management system at all. Just kind of wing it every single day. That would be a great way to drive your business into the ground. Just wing it. Wake up, get to 9 o'clock in the morning. Um, I have no idea what you do. Don't have the Patrick show on your calendar for sure. Okay, I'm kidding. You definitely want the Patrick show on your calendar. 9 a.m. What, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. 9 a.m. Central. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But yeah, just have no sense of time management or priority management. Have no list of things that has to be done. Have no goals. Okay, just kind of wake up every single day and wing it. When you want to drive a business in the ground, you just wake up every single day and wing it. Okay, it'll figure out itself, right? Money will just fall from the sky if you just wing it and you have no designed, no planned creativity time, no planned marketing time, no planned sales time. Okay, just wing it. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Nothing will happen at all. Another good way to drive your business into the ground is make sure that you absolutely work the bare minimum number of hours. Okay, because remember, you quit if you're an entrepreneur, you quit your 40-hour a week job so you can have a really cool 20, 30-hour a week job, okay? You've seen the YouTube videos, so you know what happens. You know you can grab an iPad and sit on a beach and grab a morning margarita and work 2 hours a day and, make $1 million a week. You know it's 100% possible. So you know what? Work the bare minimum number of hours, okay? 40 hours, 30, 40 hours max. Do not put in overtime on your business. Do not work Saturday and Sundays, okay? That is a great way to drive your business into the ground. Now, again, there's everything I'm saying is that with a hint of sarcasm here. In the beginning, when you first start your business, there will be times where you absolutely should plan on putting in a lot of long hours. And it's not just going to be for weeks or months. It might even be for years, okay? Plan on putting in a lot of long hours if you want to do big, massive, ambitious things. Okay. It's just the nature of the beast. The more you feed the beast of your business, the more you feed your sales and marketing processes, the more leads you will get, and the better your marketing will be, and the more leads you will close. Okay. It's just a fact of business. So you may have to hustle a little bit more. And that's all hustling is. Hustling is not a lifestyle. Hustling is, to me, a temporary way of life. By temporary, I mean maybe a few years to achieve a certain goal to the point where you can, offload or outsource some of that work. Okay. Now, if you've been running your business for, 30, 40 years, you should still, not be putting in long hours, in my opinion. Okay. But in the beginning, just plan on it. Okay. But if you know what, if you don't want your business to grow, if you don't want your business to last, if you don't want your business to be here in 10 years, make sure you absolutely work the minimum number of hours, okay? Another good way to drive your business into the ground is don't talk about it, okay? When you have a really good idea, okay, and I'm lowering my voice on purpose on this one, when you have a really good idea and you think a lot of people are going to want it, keep it to yourself, okay? Do not tell anybody about it. Don't share it on social media. Don't make videos about it. Don't make podcasts about it. Don't go to in-person networking events. When you have a really good business idea, remember, someone might steal it. So you definitely do not want to talk about it, okay? Keep it to yourself. That's the best way to handle it right there, okay? Are you kidding me? I work in marketing. Do never ever keep any of your business ideas to yourself, okay? If you're working on something that's going to be proprietary and eventually, trademarked or copywritten, that's a different story. But a lot of times if you're a service-based business that offers a unique approach to something, you do not want to keep it to yourself. You want to tell people far and wide. Number one, you have no idea who you're talking to who may be in the market for what you're selling. And number two, and to me the more important one, is you have no idea who the person you're talking to knows that might be in the market for what you're selling. Okay. One of the best ways, if not the best way, to get a new lead or a new client is a referral. Referral marketing to me is absolutely one of the best ways. That's how I get a lot of business. coming in the door for us. And I love it so much because it's already, to me, it's already warm business. It's already business that trusts you. Okay, I've got a buddy of mine, Josh, who refers people to me and connects people with me on DM on Facebook, and that business is so easy for me to close because they trust Josh. Okay, and that trust is handed off to me, so I don't have to go through multiple meetings to show them a pitch, to show them my sales process. Okay, I can pretty much close the business almost on the first call, and they're usually just asking how much to write the check for or where's the order form. Okay, so number one, work on your referral business, but number two, talk about your business. You notice what I do in the beginning of this show? At the beginning of the show, for me, is very self-serving, as is the end of this show. I talk about the fact that we are a dynamic lead generation company, and we will add AI to your business, and it will make it awesome, and you will get more leads, and you'll be hugging me at your Christmas parties. Okay, that's what we do. We're very good at lead generation. I want to do it for your business. Okay, I am not ashamed of that. When I go to my local coffee shops, I'm not ashamed of that. For a while there, when I wear shirts, oftentimes my shirts that I have will have whatchamacallit, they'll have marketing phrases on it, and I get people talking to me based on that. It was really cool for a while there. One of the laptops I had a sticker on the back of the laptop that said my business and what I did, and I would purposely go to coffee shops, flip that up, and basically while I'm sitting there working for 2 or 3 hours, I'm marketing, okay? And I would get people walking up to me because even think the back of the laptop said, "Come and say hi. If you want to know more about me or you need this service, come and say hi." Whatever it was I had on there, I don't remember. But I would get leads from the back of my laptop, okay? It's very and oftentimes people would apologize, like, "Oh, I don't want to bother you. You look like you're working." It's like, "Yeah, but I'm marketing while I'm sitting here also, okay?" So talk about yourself as much as possible. Get t-shirts made. You can go to Printful and get your own t-shirt made for $20 and have that shipped that has your business name and your phone number on the back. And if you don't want people always coming up and talking to you, then make sure that your business phone number is on the back and make it so they can text you and make it so they can, if you really want to get creative, make it so they can text you and you know where the text came from. So maybe the back of your shirt says literally text shirt to, well, the number that was just on my screen right there. Text, if it was me and I was to do this, I would say text shirt to 405 217 4752. And number one, I would know that was a possible lead. And number two, I would know the lead source for that. Okay. It came from the shirt. Okay. But again, if you want to grow your business, do not be afraid of talking about it. Okay. Please, please do not be afraid of talking about it. And the last thing on my list here is spend a lot of time on your tech tools so you can be the best tech in the company. If you want to drive your businesses to the ground, spend time on the minutia. Spend time on becoming the best HTML coder. Spend time on becoming the best WordPress person in your business. Spend time on becoming the person who gets really good at the phone system in your business, or at the lead generation, or at your alarm system, or spend the time, reorganizing your laptop for a day versus giving it to somebody. You can save money on that stuff, by the way. Did you know that? You can save money if you just waste time on your laptop all day reorganizing your files and folders versus having a professional do it, okay? Waste time to, using your own printer to print off 100 flyers versus just sending a job off to Kinko's or FedEx and having them print it and just go picking it up. Not even that, waste time, if you will, waste time even working on that kind of stuff when you can have that stuff delivered. We're in 2024. Why would you work on something yourself when you can have it delivered? Okay, now that we've got through the sarcastic part of the phrase right here, my whole point is as you grow in your business and as you make more money, please, please find a way as soon as possible to subcontract stuff out, to outsource stuff out, okay? You do not have to be the expert in everything. You have to be the expert in just a very few things. In my business, my goal is to eventually do nothing but create content and get on sales calls and then do planning, okay? Text sure to, a good one right there. Keith, my buddy Keith is sending me jokes while I'm talking right here. But Keith, I'm not even sure I have that set up on my SMS number. But I need to get it set up now that you put it up there. But yeah, do not try to be the best at everything in your business. I've got a brilliant friend, Christina, who texts me tech questions every now and then, and she's like, "I hate this shit. I don't want to be good at this shit. I even hate that I." She hates even logging into her own WordPress site. Okay, she's got people for that, and I think that's absolutely brilliant. I'll answer her tech questions on occasion because that's just the area where I live. But if you want to know how to get more leads from your website, or if you want to know how to use AI, for example, come to someone like me. Okay, this is my expertise. You don't have to be good at AI to get leads from AI. I take care of that for you. You don't have to be good to have an SEO optimized website. I take care of that for you, okay? You drop me a few bills and I will make it happen. And you can go off and do what you're really good at, okay? If you're a psychiatrist and you need more leads, you spend time in that office with someone on the couch and you solve their problems. Meanwhile, my team and we will be over here solving your marketing problems, okay? And this, I didn't leave this last one here to be a segue into me marketing myself, but it works out really well for that way. Oftentimes when I get leads on the phone that want our services, our AI lead generation services, or our database access services, or we just help people get organized with their business data oftentimes, I'm like, I will work on this. You go work on that other thing, okay? And I will make you look good. I will get your business organized. I will get the leads flowing in while you are in the psychiatrist's office dealing with the issues of people that need your help, okay? And this has to do specifically with technology because there's so much tech in our business these days. But leave the tech, leave the minutia of your business to the people that are really good at it, and you focus on being good on just a few things in your business. Okay, the vision, the strategy, maybe the content. But some business owners I know don't even want the content on their business, don't even want to do the content in their business. So you can outsource that. It's getting really to the point these days where you can just, have AI generate your content. And I have to admit, I'm not a huge fan of that, but it is definitely possible. But focus on just a very small number of things in your business. Your financials, your bank statements, the dollars and cents of your business you should be focusing on. And again, this is for people who are entrepreneurs and people who are in the growing stage of your business. In the very beginning of your business, obviously, you have to be better and focus on more things. You don't get the luxury of not knowing your WordPress website on the first day of your business, okay? You're going to have to log in and manage your own website. But a year, 2 years, 5 years down the line, find a WordPress guy, find a HighLevel guy, find a website guy, find a lead generation guy, a guy or gal. I'm not going to be sexist here, but find someone to give all that to so you are not doing it yourself, okay? And that again, this is my list. How many things did I have here? Four, eight, four. These are my 8 things. I didn't even count them when I started typing them up. These are my 8 ways of, I don't know, I didn't realize they had that many viewers online. I wasn't paying attention here. These are my 8 ways of you being of driving your business into the ground. For those of you that are tuning in later, what the heck is he talking about? The name of this show was the perfect recipe for driving your business into the ground. Okay, and a quick recap for those of you that are just kind of catching up right now. Or number 1, make sure you market to everybody. Number 2, market to people that have no money. Number 3, make sure you promise the absolute lowest price on the market all the time. Number 4, make sure you spend time on everything that is not related to lead generation or marketing. Number 5, have wide open blocks on your calendar every single day. Number 6, make sure you work only the bare minimum number of hours in your business. Again, a great way to drive your business into the ground. Number 7, do not talk about your business at all. Keep it to yourself. Again, no one knows about you. You know what? That's a great way to drive that airplane, spiral that buddy right in the ground. And lastly, spend a lot of time on your tech tools so you can be the best tech in your company, okay? That's the list of what I was coming up with. And again, a lot of these, probably most of these, are from my personal experience of how to just drive your business in the ground, because there's been times where I've not been the business owner and it come down to priority management, and I was making a lot of these the priority when they really shouldn't have been the priority, okay? So if you have any questions about this, of course, you can text us at the number on the bottom of the screen that appears every now and then, 405-217-4752. If you found this useful, please make sure you subscribe on YouTube, subscribe on Facebook, and subscribe to the podcast. And on YouTube, make sure you turn on the notifications also so you can get notified when we go live like this. But until the next show, which will be Wednesday at 9 o'clock in the morning, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully your coffee cup was full, and now hopefully your mental cup is full. Hopefully you have a smile on your face, and you have a great marketing plan planned ahead for your business to generate more leads. And if you don't, you're going to call Uncle Patrick, and Uncle Patrick is going to take care of you. Okay? Thank you for watching as always, and I will see you Wednesday morning.